Food for thought. Glad to see you back, everybody. New subject. Are foo films just a little bit predictable? You know what I'm talking about. A hero walks into a town and sees that the town official is corrupt. You kind of know what's going to happen. Now, this is true of almost all storytelling. Everything is just a retelling of something, and they're doing it in a different way. But sometimes don't you just get the feeling that for our classic foo films, especially released in like the 70s and 80s, that they all knew the traditional trope to follow, and they all kind of stuck to it? Probably that's why a lot of them that broke off from that element really stood out, or they stood out for other reasons like production value. But you do get that feeling that we know what kind of ride we're in for. That is not to say that it's a bad thing. It's good. That way we can compare the different elements, see what's going to happen. But in my opinion, yeah, I think a lot of them are just a little bit predictable. But do I have anything against that? Not in the slightest. I know what kind of ride I'm going to be in for, and that allows me to concentrate on more interesting elements to see what's different. And of course, what do we want to watch a Kung Fu film for? Fuck. 3, 2, 1. Food for thought. How's it going, everybody? Are foo films predictable? That's the subject. I kind of say yeah. I mean, you know what I'm talking about, right? A hero walks into a town, everybody's being oppressed, you know what's going to happen. Now, all stories have been told again and again and again. Everything is just slightly twisted or altered to base it on what they need for their plot. But it always seems to follow, especially with our Kung Fu films, a certain motif. Is this a bad thing? No. I actually think it's interesting to see the same style of plot with the same style of character and how they do something different with it. And of course, why do we all watch Kung Fu movies? We watch them for the action. And that's usually always different, using different elements and ways to fight. So, is it bad? No. Does it happen? I think a decent amount, especially with the stuff that was released in like the 70s and the 80s. They all kind of just fell on, well, we'll do this, and it'll work out great. But I think that's also why a lot of our foo films that really stand out to us stand out because they did something different, or they increased their production and fight value so you could enjoy it. That's our food for thought. Please, leave a comment, let me know what you think. If you're on social media, we're there too. Leave a comment there. Thanks again, everybody. Everybody's favorite spot.
Come on. Everybody wants to see a brawl. Somebody's got to stand, somebody's got to fall. 1, 2, 3, and a bell ain't the call. It's Hong Kung Fu, it's a fight, not a draw. What they come to see is people bounce off the wall and hear the people all.